Okay, so we have an urgent breaking news coming out. Do me a favor and share this video. Once again, thank you so much for your support. Texas is sounding the alarm. Major Texas city braces for huge torrent of devastating flood. It's not over. So please prepare yourself spiritually, physically, and mentally. I want to bring up some of this information here on X. All these updates, all these breaking news. It's very sad what's going on in Texas. We are praying for people in Texas. We're praying for Texas. Please be safe out there and leave this area ASAP. So the US president says he's working with Texas officials in response to devastating floods, and that DHS secretary will be there soon. All right, so this is what he left. Let me just read this really quick here. So the Trump administration is working with state and local officials on the ground in Texas in response to the tragic flooding that took place yesterday. Our Secretary of Homeland Security will be there shortly. Melania and I are praying for all of the families impacted by this horrible tragedy. Our brave first responders are on site, doing what they do best. God bless the families, and God bless Texas. All right, so we're going to go with the next one. Once again, this is coming out from the U.S. Commander-in-Chief. He's putting out this information. Here's the some of the updates here. Overflowing river. Overflowing river threatened Texas as flood catastrophe continues. So the Llano River, this is not Guadalupe now, this is the Llano River, is now a raging brown monster tearing through Llano, Texas. Now it says here severe flooding across the state has taken at least 24. And my condolences and prayers to the families and friends that lost their loved ones. It says here 24 has passed and led to the disappearance of 24 young ones among hundreds of other missing in Texas. Once again, the flood across Texas began yesterday with a rapid rise of Guadalupe River due to heavy rainfall affecting hundreds of miles across the central part of the state. The roads are shut, entire neighborhoods are under water, and emergency crews are stretched thin. The rain isn't done yet, and a flood threat is rising. We have a breaking news, a devastating update. Missing Camp Young One confirmed has passed. Once again, my deepest condolences and prayers to the families and friends that lost a loved one, Renee. Again, my condolences to the families. My condolences to the families. So she was among the 23 and 25 unaccounted for when a flash flood struck the Christian summer camp, sparking urgent search efforts and prayers. Texas officials revealed they face an impossible decision between ordering evacuations that could sweep vehicles away or having residents shelter in place. It says here, the confirmation brings the number toll higher as rescue teams continue searching for remaining of the missing ones. Excuse me. So they found, it says here, miracle in Texas. Woman survived 20-mile flash flood ride. A 22 years old in Kerr County, Texas, was swept 20 miles downstream by the event on July 4th flash floods and lived to tell it. She clung to a tree for 4 hours near Lions Park Dam after being dragged over rapids, debris, and multiple dams. First responders braved brutal current to reach her by boat. No broken bones, just minor injuries, and a survivor story that reads like fiction. Man. Alright, so we're gonna go with the full article here. This is a very sad event that's going on, guys. Very sad. Alright, now the state of Texas is sounding the alarm. Multiple city braces for a major Texas city braces for a huge torrent of devastating floods. So let's see what's going on here, guys. Once again, please share the video. Another major Texas city braces for a torrent of rain as fatal flash flooding has taken the lives of 27, including 9 young ones, and a selfless father who passed, saving his family's lives. Man. The National Weather Service has warned that Austin is next in line. Austin is next in line for biblical floods, as Kerrville is swamped under dangerously high waters that have swept young ones down a river, devastated families, and ruined homes. Locals worry Lake Linden B. Johnson, which is near the southern city, will burst as the Llano River is near its crest and flowing quickly towards the body of water. So Austin is next in line. Austin, prepare now. Prepare. Please. Boaters need to get off the water ASAP. Debris-filled, fast-moving water will arrive rapidly. The river is flowing at a whopping 125,000 cubic feet per second, nearly 3 times as fast as it was mere hours ago. The rising river levels come as the Guadalupe River in Kerrville surged by up to 30 feet above its usual water levels on Friday, sweeping away summer campers and families. A 27-year-old father, Julian, has passed, saving his loved ones after a water flooded the home of the Guadalupe. As water quickly rose to their knees, Ryan punched a window to get his fiancée and young ones and his mother out of the home safely and onto the roof. Wow. There's a lot of pictures here, guys. The punch severed an artery in his arm and almost cut it clean off, his fiancée told the news. Hours later, he told them, "I'm sorry, I'm not going to make it. I love ya." His, again, was recovered hours later after the water receded. The family has started a GoFundMe. At least 27 campers are currently unaccounted for after Kerr County was slammed by biblical rains, which decimated the summer camps, according to Kerrville City Manager Dalton Rice. Among those confirmed passing are 9 young ones, including at least 3 young girls who were attending the camp. Renee, 8, Janie, 9, and Sarah all passed when Camp Mystic and Hunt was washed away by the flood waters. Again, my condolences and prayers to the families and friends. Among the other confirmed passing are Jeffrey and Jane, the director of Heart O' the Hills, another nearby summer camp. 850 have been rescued by authorities. Parts of the Lone Star State are expected to be lashed by up to 5 more inches of rain Saturday, stoking fears for dozens of people still in search. Hmm. It says here some areas are bracing for up to 10 more inches of rain. Several counties, including Travis and Burnett counties, are under a flash flood emergency as floodwaters are tearing down homes, sweeping away young ones, and leaving family devastated. The loved ones of the missing are desperately begging for help in finding their loved ones. Once again, you have four Mr. Campers feared missing have since been confirmed found by their families. Ella Bennett, a Camp Mystic counselor, and Annie, a camper. Two other unidentified campers have been found and were airlifted to safety. Among the others confirmed found is Tanya, whose husband, Jeff, perished. You will be hard pressed to find a man with a bigger servant heart than this man. Jeff's friend Morris wrote on Facebook, "Rest easy, my brother. We will carry your name on with love and light." At least 2 dozen more still have not been found. A woman was captured being dramatically rescued after she was swept 12 miles downstream by raging floods in Texas. Man. It says here the terrifying youngster was pictured clinging to the branches of a tree as the rapids swelled beneath her. Once again, the young one, who is yet to be identified, was later taken to safety. According to News 4 San Antonio reports, a separate video showed a helicopter airlifting an individual to safety after the unprecedented flood hit Texas yesterday. Officials have launched a massive rescue effort to locate dozens of missing. The names of those have passed have not been shared, but the final toll is expected to rise substantially as the floodwater recede. Now, the event occurred after the Guadalupe River flooded and surged by up to 30 feet above its usual water level Friday. Identities of the missing have begun to emerge as stricken families share photos of their loved ones in the hope of learning information about their whereabouts. There's a lot more information here, guys. I'm just going to leave the rest in the comments box. Please send prayers to the families and friends that lost their loved ones. Send prayers for those who are missing. You have multiple helicopter. You have rescue teams. You have everybody working day and night, nonstop. Please pray that they find the missing ones. And we are praying for Texas. Austin, you must be prepared. You must be prepared. Be ready. Listen to officials. If they tell you to shelter in place, shelter in place, please. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Give me a second here. I want to see if there's any more updates really quick. All these information will be shared on my Twitter. I'm also going to share the news article in my description box. Let me refresh the page. We have some updates like 1 hour ago. This was an update here. At least 27 has passed in Texas flood, dozens still missing. Central Texas is in mourning after catastrophic flash flood claimed the lives of at least 27, including 9 young ones. Over 800 have been rescued, but the search continues. This isn't over. With more rain in the forecast, flood watches remain active. The water rose fast. The impact will take much longer to recover from. All right, so once again, they are urging Texans to be ready. You do have this news here. Kerrville, Texas said, "We are working hard to locate anyone who is still missing. We are now more than 24 hours into this tragic event. So far, we evacuated over 850. Of these 27, 18 are adults, 9 are young ones. We are working hard to locate anyone who is still missing and to ensure they are in safe." There was an emergency just sent not too long ago. Here we go, round 3. National Weather Service. A flash flood emergency is now in effect for this area until 12 p.m. CDT time. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. Do not attempt to travel unless you are fleeing an area subject to flooding or under evacuation order. Give me a second here, guys. I'm looking for some more updates here. Um, Okay, so this is all the information here, guys. I'm going to keep it updated with this news. Please pray for the people in Texas. And make sure you have the, the app, like the weather app. Make sure you have all those apps uploaded to your phone. Hit that notification bell. Make sure that you are well prepared. It'll tell you to shelter in place. Again, shelter in place, please. We are praying for Texas. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $5 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.